There's a place at the bottom of the world, Antarctica, a continent of ice and silence. It's the last great frontier, largely untouched by human hands. Most will only see it on maps, but to stand on its shores is to witness nature's raw power and beauty. The air is cleaner, the silence deeper, the horizon endless. Antarctica calls to the adventurer in all of us, promising discovery and solitude. It's more than a destination, it's an experience that changes you, challenging your sense of place in the world. Here, the rhythms of ice and wind replace the rules of daily life. For over a century, explorers and scientists have been drawn to its mystery, seeking knowledge and adventure. Today that spirit continues as we strive to understand the secrets this continent holds about our planet's past and future. The journey here is a pilgrimage, crossing the wild Drake Passage, where colossal waves remind you that nature is in control. The first iceberg is a glowing blue messenger from the south, soon followed by a coastline of immense glaciers and jagged peaks. Antarctica is dedicated to peace and science, protected by the Antarctic Treaty, a model of international cooperation. Here, people from around the world work together for a common goal, showing what's possible when we unite for the greater good. To visit Antarctica is to witness this spirit firsthand, a hope for humanity. The first thing you notice in Antarctica is the silence, a deep, resonant quiet that envelops you. In a world filled with noise, true silence is rare, but here, it's profound. You hear your own heartbeat, the crunch of boots on snow, the whisper of breath in the frigid air. This silence calms the mind and sharpens the senses. Nature's sounds punctuate the quiet, the thunder of a glacier calving, the gentle lapping of water, the wind's sigh or roar. These are not intrusions, but reminders that this is a living, breathing landscape. The silence encourages introspection, stripping away distractions and leaving only what matters. It's humbling to feel so small amid such ancient power. The soundscape is fragile, a ship's engine or helicopter can shatter it instantly. That's why tourism is carefully managed, with deep respect for preserving this peace. Visitors are encouraged to move quietly, to listen, and to leave the silence intact for future generations. In Antarctica, the greatest treasures are not just seen, they are felt. Antarctica is a continent sculpted by ice, nearly 98% covered by a vast, ancient ice sheet. It's not a flat wasteland, but a world of diversity, towering mountains, windswept plateaus, and hidden valleys. The ice is a kaleidoscope, shifting from white to pink, gold, and deep blue in the polar sun. Icebergs, each uniquely shaped by wind and water, drift like floating sculptures, some as large as countries, others like glittering jewels. In summer the sun never sets, casting perpetual twilight and painting the landscape in surreal colors. This constant daylight blurs time but creates moments of breathtaking beauty. The landscape is always changing. Glaciers flow, ice shelves advance and retreat. Sea ice doubles the continent's size in winter, then melts in summer. To witness a glacier calving is to see geology in action, a raw, powerful spectacle. Antarctica's dynamic environment is a reminder of the forces that shape our planet. Here, time seems to stand still, yet the land is always in motion. The beauty is overwhelming in its purity and scale. Every visit reveals a new face of this ever-changing world. Antarctica is nature's masterpiece, both terrifying and beautiful. Despite the harshness, Antarctica teems with life, especially along its coasts and in the Southern Ocean. Penguins are the stars, Adelie, Chinstrap, and Emperor, forming bustling colonies that stretch across icy beaches. On land, they waddle and toboggan comically, but in water, they become swift, graceful hunters. They're devoted parents, braving the cold and predators to raise their chicks. Seals thrive here too, crab-eater, leopard, Weddell, and the massive southern elephant seal, each uniquely adapted to survive. The surrounding waters are a haven for whales, humpbacks, minkies, and orcas, drawn by the abundance of krill. Seeing a whale surface, its breath misting in the cold air, is awe-inspiring. This rich marine life forms the foundation of Antarctica's ecosystem, a delicate web now threatened by climate change and overfishing. Every creature here is a testament to nature's resilience. Antarctica's wildlife is both a wonder and a warning. Antarctica is the coldest, driest, and windiest continent on Earth. Its weather shapes every aspect of life. Temperatures plunge to unimaginable lows even in summer. The cold seeps through layers, demanding respect and constant vigilance. Katabatic winds born on the high plateau can reach hurricane force, turning calm days into sudden blizzards. The wind sculpts the snow and carves the land, a relentless force you can hear and feel. Travel here requires flexibility. Plans change with the weather and nature is always in charge. The extreme climate has kept Antarctica pristine, a natural barrier against development. Survival here demands humility and appreciation for the basics: a warm shelter, a hot meal, a moment of calm. The weather is not just an obstacle, it's a teacher, imparting lessons in resilience and respect for nature's power. In Antarctica, you don't conquer the land, you're granted permission to visit. The climate shapes both the land and those who dare to explore it. Living and working in Antarctica is a unique challenge, met by a small, dedicated community of scientists and support staff. Research stations, from tiny camps to bustling bases like McMurdo, are lifelines in the wilderness. Scientists study everything from astronomy to climate history, extracting vital data from the ice and sea. Their work is crucial for understanding climate change, sea level rise, and global ecosystems. Life on base is a blend of hard work and close community, especially during the long, isolating winter. Everyone relies on each other, forming bonds that last a lifetime. Logistics are daunting. Everything must be shipped or flown in, and weather can delay supplies for weeks. Careful planning and resourcefulness are essential. Living here teaches the true value of resources and sustainability. Antarctica is a lesson in living lightly on the planet. Antarctica is critical to Earth's climate, acting as a giant mirror that reflects sunlight and cools the planet. If its ice melts, darker land and ocean absorb more heat, accelerating global warming. The continent drives ocean circulation. Cold, salty water sinks and flows north, distributing nutrients and regulating climate worldwide. Melting ice shelves could disrupt this system, with unpredictable consequences for weather and marine life. Antarctica's ice is a priceless archive. Ice cores reveal climate history and show that current greenhouse gas levels are unprecedented. The continent's pristine condition makes it a baseline for monitoring global pollution. Even tiny traces of distant pollutants are detected here, proving our world's interconnectedness. Antarctica is an early warning system for planetary health. Protecting it preserves not just a wilderness, but a vital scientific resource. What happens here affects us all. Antarctica is pristine but not immune to global pressures. Climate change is its greatest threat. The Antarctic Peninsula is warming rapidly, causing glaciers to retreat and ice shelves to collapse, raising sea levels and disrupting ecosystems. The continent's fate is tied to our choices about energy and emissions. Tourism, though managed, brings risks: non-native species, fuel spills, and wildlife disturbance. Strict protocols help, but vigilance is essential to preserve Antarctica's wilderness. The Southern Ocean's krill, foundation of the food web, faces threats from warming and overfishing. Marine protected areas are vital for safeguarding this ecosystem. Protecting Antarctica is a shared global responsibility, requiring international cooperation and individual awareness. The continent's melting ice is a warning, a call to act now. Our actions will determine its future. Antarctica's survival is a test of our stewardship. To stand in Antarctica is to feel deeply connected to our planet. In the silence and beauty, distractions fall away, revealing our place in a fragile world. The age of the ice, the power of the wind, the balance of life, all inspire awe and humility. This experience changes you, making the stakes clear. Antarctica becomes a symbol of our shared destiny. Its future is our future, a reflection of our choices as a species. The science is clear, the warnings are urgent, we can choose to ignore them, or we can act. Let Antarctica inspire us to work together, innovate, and protect our planet's biodiversity. We don't need to travel to the end of the Earth to make a difference. By caring for our local environments and making conscious choices, we help protect wild places everywhere. Let us answer Antarctica's plea: preserve the magic and mystery of our living world. The time to act is now.